Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Retro Watch Party. Um, yeah, before we get into it, we were originally supposed to do ECW from 2006, even though it was a bad idea.
It was a horrendous idea. I was thinking about like all this shit that happened in 2006 with this show. I think we'd be mercy ruling the show within an hour. So I think
Yeah,
we should just do our regularly scheduled programming.
but if you guys make
Cycle.
sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to ring that notification bell because, like I said, we'll do these weekly along with our modern wrestler watch parties. You know how it is, how we operate over here. And that being said,
And also, Rob, I was thinking about it. We do this one. I think I should only do the retro stuff, and you do NXT. Because I think that works best.
I might just hold off on NXT for the time being. And
is it not that good?
And I'm starting to get bored of it.
Are you starting to get bored of it? See, that's the problem I have with NXT. But yeah, well,
I'll figure out. I'll figure out something next week. To do something on my own for a change. Probably add like a sports stream in that time, whatever time slot we have after that. But that being said, sorry, apologies for rambling.
Remember, hold on. Remember, on my count of three. 1, 2, 3. I forgot my TV was like low as hell. At like 1. I'm like, what the hell?
And yeah, so for those who are wondering, we are for those who even though we're in episode 2, which is September 11th episode, I guess you could say we're on the kind of the slow build to Halloween Havoc 1995. Even though, let's be real, we had to mercy roll the very first one, even though it was a stupid idea to begin with.
This was when WCW started to get red hot.
Mm-hmm.
The mid 90s.
Old school.
Jesus, how much pyro do you need?
That's WCW for you back in the day.
They burnt through the damn pyro budget. We're only 2 episodes in. They're still burning pyro. What the? Jesus! You burned it through the damn budget. Good afternoon, Daniel. How you doing, brother? Who would have thought when they made this show? What are we going to do about the announce team? Oh, let's just hire a former Chicago Bear.
And let's be real, probably one of the most historic defenses in NFL history.
The 85 one. Yeah, the 85 Bears. But they're like, yeah, we're making a wrestling show for TNT. What do you want to do? Let's hire the guy from the Bears. Has nothing to do with wrestling.
Yeah, and it somehow works. Yeah, Bruce. That's kind of where we. Yeah, from our first episode that we've done here on the channel, you can see me.
So many hyped up roids in one segment.
I know.
Jeez. We're gonna need a brother count for how many times Hulk Hogan's his brother.
I wish I had the technology in order to do so. Yeah, I had a restaurant that flopped, Pasta Mania, when that was a friggin' thing back in the early mid-90s.
Bro, I get that your slogan, brother Hulk, but you don't have to keep spamming it. Every other word is brother out of him.
Yeah, pretty much.
He don't even have healthy freaking like pecs. That dude's pecs are popping.
You can tell the roids are starting to wear off.
That's roids. That's roids right there.
And another perfect example too. I remember, I think was it Triple H was in the early 2000s. I think when he got off the roids, you could tell like he was not the same as he once was.
Bro got fat after the roids.
I think probably the Brain did our job for us with a brother counting on his fingers.
brother, wait, brother. He was like, he's just sick of Heenan shit.
Well, that's why I think that's why Bobby the Brain Heenan was still going to be one of the greatest heel commentators that we've seen in, for me, anyways, the last 20 something odd years. Oh yeah, the guy that actually super glues his own freaking wounds. Any wounds he has, he's super glued shut.
Yeah, he super glues his shit, like, bro.
Like, no matter if he has like a busted, like no matter if he has like a broken finger, like a torn ligament, no matter what injury, that the dude's still gonna wrestle nonetheless. For those who remember him from the old ECW days, for those who are,
What in the rave is this shit? This music is like you'd hear it in a rave.
Alex, I think what I read about that, probably the most misused superstar in WCW.
They gave him a fucking dancing gimmick. Of course, it wasn't gonna work.
I mean, shit, you had two dancing gimmicks.
Because it's interesting, like, dude.
I mean, shit. Would you rather have that or be Disco Inferno?
At least that guy got over and he got a freaking title.
Yeah, it's kind of rare to just imagine Disco Inferno actually having a championship. Because let's be real, like at face value, you could probably say, "Oh, it's a jobber gimmick." Face value, looking at it like 20 something odd years later, and you could be right. But
I remember very recently he made like a random ass appearance on Impact at one point.
Yeah,
very recently, like
nice little basement drop. That's kind of interesting. I never really noticed that the clear parts of the ring.
I was gonna comment down like that's a cool thing.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Like a see-through like apron.
Well, you know, Sabu, no chair safe.
He's gonna jump on that son bitch like he always does. Jumps on a chair and goes wee.
Yeah.
Right into a concussion.
Oh, right to the barricade.
Right into a concussion. Good
and
job.
Yes, then they actually use steel barricades, not. And yes, nowadays
AEW does that. They use steel barricades, but they cover it up.
Yeah.
With like their logos and stuff. It doesn't soften shit though, because it's just like a little tarp. It goes over the. It doesn't soften it.
By slam on the padding on the outside.
Yeah. Oh, this is before they start doing like the flame floor thing.
Yeah. That was, I think we're around, 96, 97, somewhere around there, give or take. Even though, yes, I know it's kind of weird seeing it, because for me, yeah, that's kind of what I remember about WCW is they actually had their own look to it, like in terms of the padding on the floor. Oh.
Yeah, they had their own thing, and the whole see-through thing, I kind of think it's kind of cool, but I can see why they did away with it.
Yeah, it looks really.
I mean, it's not a bad look, but I see why they got rid of it.
Oof, a couple of kidney shots by Seb. Alex Ray does no part of. Well, it's nice little suplex. That's kind of weird too when you look back at it. WCW, like the sound of when the superstars hitting the rings, a whole lot different than what people think of the WWE. It's like more. I want to say padded. God, how do you even describe
Yeah,
it?
it feels like the way if you hear the impact, it feels like it's less padded in a sense. It seems like the ring is stiffer in WCW than it was in WWE at the time and now.
Oh yeah, kind of remind. Oh yeah, like that 6-sided ring in Impact. Now that
And guess what? That TNA was derivative of WCW at the time for a
yeah.
while before it became its own thing and it grew its own identity.
What are we? An Arabian moonsault. Even though that looked a little bit ugly at first. One.
Oh wow! They only gave us what, at least 5-6 minutes.
This guy. This. That was. That was. Oh. I see. This is the kind of match.
That wasn't even a good opener.
That was shit. Well, I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Sabu dude, but this was absolute bananas.
All right.
Oh.
Oh.
Up.
Oh God! It was because it was no
Oh
disqualification and they wanted to do a table spot.
my god! Even though let's be real, but not the
For
deals. Remember
it
that day.
was a standard match, but he wanted to do a table spot. Oh my God! Is that freaking plywood on top of a table? On top of table legs? That literally is just weak freaking plywood on top of it.
The chipwood that we know nowadays.
It's literally weak plywood on top of table legs.
I mean, the only time we ever see one crazy table spot that actually didn't break was probably Nutriman because he actually used legitimate tables, and those don't break.
They don't have the breakaway tables. The table doesn't even break. You have to
that's legitimately solid wood.
Again, I hate this dude's entrance music. It's just freaking 90s club music.
Yeah.
I hate it. We got something solid next.
Hey, BK Wall Street, or a lot of people know as the IRS, and Surfer. I don't know. It's kind of weird seeing
Surfer Sting. I'm gonna call him.
I know
That's what he was before he was in that, where he paid homage to that one movie and he changed his character.
What is in WCW without the Nature Boy himself?
Yeah, before he needed a pacemaker.
Oh, yeah.
When he was young, he was younger. He was old, but he was younger.
So that match, opener, where the hell is it? That, funny enough, that didn't even last 4 minutes. 3 minutes 58 seconds is how long that opening match was.
3 minutes 15 seconds. So it didn't even crack 4 minutes. Oh, he went there.
Oh, went with the whole. Yep.
4 Horsemen.
Probably one of the most, I would say, one of the top legendary stables in pro wrestling history, and that's
Oh, here comes Lex.
Another.
What's up, bitch? What's up? My brother came in with a cameo appearance.
I can see why Stone Cold said, "Don't blow out your pacemaker, kid." Good lord. Well, Lexus ain't wrong, man.
Oh wait, no, never mind, Rob. This is fitting. This is very fitting.
What a
The
coincidence! Oh, I thought it was. Oh, that's the perfect time. That's some perfect coincidence.
Now remember, the next pay per view in current WWE is War Games.
Yep, it's this week.
This is perfect timing, bro. Perfect. We couldn't map that out any better, Rob.
Yeah,
we could not map that out any better.
You really couldn't.
Bray Wyatt's father.
Even though I think IRS sounds a lot better than VK Wall Street, in my honest, I don't know. It's just because it feels like he's kind of like a knockoff of the $1 Million Man for whatever reason. That's kind of what his character kind of screams as a knockoff Ted DiBiase.
That's what VK Wall Street was about. Rob.
Yep.
Do you know what VK Wall Street means?
No. Oh, wow! I did not see. I didn't pick up on that. Oh,
I picked up on that shit. Episode 1.
Oh shit! Who would have thought? Probably another guy that's considered one of the greatest of all time. The last 3-something odd decades. He's been.
Yep. He
even though now
came back and then he had a decent run in AEW. Now his career is going to be gone.
I was like, damn it!
Next year, officially done on his terms next year.
Even though looking back at it now, it is kind of weird seeing him with a flat top because I'm more accustomed to see. Because for me, I'm most accustomed to see him as the Crow gimmick. Is something I remember fondly as a kid.
He had the long black hair for a while.
And I think that one little weird stint with the NWO Wolfpack when that was still going.
That was when NWO jumped damn sharp. Yeah, the babyface version, which was Wolfpack, and then you had the heel version. It was kind of like what New Japan did with freaking
the Bullet Club.
The Elite were faces, and the Bullet Club was heels.
And who knows what the hell's been going on with the Bullet Club as of recently.
Bullet Club, you have I find it weird. New Japan Bullet Club heels, AEW Bullet Club heels, Impact or baby faces.
Yeah, that never made sense.
Like you literally have Ace Austin and Chris Bay as faces.
Even though
Impact, in a heel group.
Yeah, to me, Ace Austin is more. He screams more heel than a baby face for me. I'm sorry, maybe that's just me.
For me, I think right now they're booking him as a face. They're booking him in Impact as a face, him and Chris Bay. But the problem is they're still in Bullet Club, which is a heel faction.
Yeah.
which makes no sense to me. It really doesn't.
Yeah, Sting with a blonde. Shit, he's not the only one that we saw actually pull a Surfer again before. Remember the Sandman when we tried to do the old ECW when he packaged him as the Surfer gimmick? Boy, that was something.
It wasn't as bad as them booking Shane Douglas in the 80s as a skater dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, I remember that's. Oh boy, that was something.
What were they called? His tag team was called like the Dudes or some shit.
The Dudes. That was the first Halloween camp that we did, and we had to call it Mercy Roll.
What the hell is this 90s skater BS?
Oh.
Damn, Heenan! You go off the line like that, you maybe got a sack or two. Damn, Heenan!
That man,
freaking low blowed, freaking. Oh my god, that was this is the century right there.
Oh, nice little club and blow across the chest, kind of.
Bro, he couldn't even dive off of anything in this area either. My god.
Well, yeah.
This is never aerodynamic.
Well, Sting's more of a powerhouse the way how he's freaking built. Oof, nice little back elbow.
Yeah, more muscle.
Real, though, even though I wish Sting back in this day would have choose a different color of tights, because boy, that is a bright neon green if I ever or neon yellow.
Folks do that shit. I hate when
God, that really hurts my eyes.
I feel like I'm gonna go blind.
Oof.
And I'm already blind because I'm wearing glasses.
Well, we both are.
Yeah, I know.
What? Nope.
We're both gonna be double blind after this match.
Pretty much. I will say this too. WCW in '95, and yes, I know shit was cheesy back then, but it fit what the '90s was given for them.
Yeah, the mid '90s was a lot of cheesy shit.
Yeah, and Tyler pointing out too. This is when Nitro was starting to really pick up the pace, but you won't really see the best years, I guess you could say, of Nitro until between '98 and '99 during the Monday Night Wars. And
when Hogan turned heel in '96, that's when it got good.
And that was, I think that's going to be our next. Yeah, I think that's what the Great American Bash. I think it was in the summer.
The summer of '96, yeah. When Hogan turned heel, that's when it got good.
What, dude?
Because it gave birth.
That's another short ass match. What the fuck?
Because it gave birth to that faction where it was like the best faction ever, and it was killing WWE until WWE changed in '97.
Oh yeah, it's like towards the Attitude Era.
The Attitude Era, and it killed WCW.
Boy, that's two short matches. That's two matches we've seen so far that went under 5 minutes. That one went 4 minutes 13 seconds. Jesus Christ!
I don't know if it's the '90s or what, but
yeah, whoever booked this episode back then, I got some questions.
No, it was either Ted Turner or Bischoff that booked this shit.
I mean, yeah, for the rest of the card, I mean, they had some dark matches.
When I looked at the timestamp on the thing, it was 47 minutes long. I'm like, there's no way a show was 47 minutes long. There's a reason why we don't do that show, because that show looks like it sucks.
Quite honestly, growing up, I never heard of that show, WCW Saturday Night. 6:05. God, when everything actually was at a decent time slot back in the day.
I mean, from 6 to 8, like 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock is fine with like wrestling and stuff, but when it's like at like 10 o'clock at night, no, don't put it on a 10 o'clock time slot. No one's gonna watch that shit.
Oh yeah, this is actually kind of this is our next match. Scott Norton and Randy Savage.
This better not go 6 freaking minutes. Heenan is firing shots. Damn.
See, that's what a lot of people loved about the Brain.
Firing shots. It's great.
Hey, he'll just go over the low hanging fruit and will just make you look stupid.
He's like, sit your football keister in that chair. Like, damn.
Damn. And obviously, like I said, me and Tyler wish nothing but the best recovery for Mongo for right now. Obviously, battling Lou Gehrig's disease or ALS, which
I will tell you this: he walked before Pat McAfee can run in wrestling.
Yep,
because he did it first.
What is it with neon yellow in 1995?
It's 95. You have to expect a lot of neon.
Shit. Look,
it's the 90s, bro. You gotta expect that shit,
dude. Freaking Macho Man was like a goddamn glow stick. Well, I guess Scott Norton said, no, so screw it.
Damn.
Oof.
McNuggets. Fucking.
Oy vey.
I'm eating, bro. I love this guy.
Why?
You call him McNuggets. Oh, I can't. I'm done. I am done. Heenan's the best ever.
Already had the McNuggets reference. Talk about sitting his football keister down, and and the first line I said it's like you can't even take a clothesline, like you can't even take or try to get a sack or something like that.
Like you'll come off that clothesline like if you came out with that speed, you would have gotten more sacks or some shit like that.
Now out goes Scott Norton. Okay. Oof. Good old Macho. Pretty much the face of Slim Jim back in the day. Oh, nice into a little bear. The type bear hug. Oh, right.
You know the only guy he couldn't beat, Rob?
Shoot.
Fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Even though it's kind of crazy, too, when I looked at it, when you look back and say it really does blow your mind. That's Macho Man Randy Savage in 2000.
I went for 20 years as a wrestling fan.
And you never really noticed it.
This movie, I never realized that was Macho Man. For like 20
well, we thought Stan Lee had the greatest cameo, and to this day he does, but you got to give Macho Man some credit, too.
Macho Man's a close damn second.
I'm trying to think. Because there was the only one wrestler that actually did make an appearance, or at least had a cameo.
He was the first wrestler to make an appearance in a Marvel movie until Batista became a recurring character. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Or no, there was 2 wrestler appearances in that era. Before he made an appearance in Spider-Man, Triple H in '98 made an appearance in Blade 2.
Yeah, I forgot. I just watched that a couple of days ago. I was like, damn. God.
Triple H is a vampire in that damn movie.
I forgot about that. That's two greatest of all time in 2 Marvel movies in the span of
that same era too.
4-year span.
No, Blade 1 was 98. 2000, I think it was 2001. It was Blade 2. So within a year of each other.
That's
had 2 wrestler appearances in Marvel movies.
It was in 2002 when Blade 2 came out.
Same damn year. The same damn year. 2 wrestlers showed up in Marvel movies. The same damn year.
So Blade 2 was released March 22nd, 2002.
I am liking what I'm seeing from this match, though.
Yeah, it's better than what we've seen in the first two matches.
Freaking powerhouse.
Oh, God, what a...
That was like a... I don't know if that was a shoulder tackle or a body tackle.
I don't know.
Or no, that was a pounce. A pounce! Okay, sorry. I do it. Hit him with a pounce, bro. He hit him with a fucking pounce.
What's funny enough, speaking of going back that, so Blade 2 and Spider-Man in the first Spider-Man in 2002 were 3 months apart.
So it's 3
months apart.
Two wrestlers in Marvel movies.
So yeah, Spider-Man from 2002 was released on May 3rd, and Blade 2 came out on March 22nd.
Yeah, within 2 months of each other. 3 months of each other.
That's the same exact year.
Freaking cameos in Marvel movies by wrestlers.
Oh, Scott Norton.
What a reversal.
Nice. You know the...
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's your analysis. That's your analysis there, man.
Oh, nice big back elbow.
I mean, I can't be complaining. Pat McAfee would have said some random ass shit too. Oh, here comes
yeah, the lead what the Dungeon of Doom. I forgot about it. They were still running with that in the midnight. See,
yeah, that's honestly a creative finish.
1, 2, 3.
It's funny because he's fat. That's the joke. And the guy was too fat that he just laid there and he couldn't even get up. Stupid.
Yeah, freaking type or what's it? I think it's Earthquake.
Is that a damn mime?
And Kamala. I forgot actually had a stint in WCW in the mid-90s.
Is that a damn mime?
I guess. Now the Dungeon of Doom. Good Lord. That's like the most cheesiest shit.
Now we know what hokey shit's going to happen in the War Games match.
Yeah, Fall Brawl in 95. It's funny enough that actually that went 5 minutes, 39 seconds.
Already the damn main event? Damn.
Yeah, we're through. Yeah.
40 something minute long freaking show. I think this is one when they only went an hour for a while.
Yeah, I think so.
Bro, that's stupid. You just came back from commercial. Now you're going back to commercial. That's stupid.
Very stupid.
Oh, I thought that was a tag team name. Whoops. Never mind. My brain just went, you're going to hell. I thought it was a tag team name.
Well, that's a first.
Like, who would name the fucking tag team Muscular Dystrophy?
God damn it. Now I gotta get on the bus too. Fuck.
Come on the bus with me to hell.
God damn it, Tyler. I hate you for that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see myself out.
My brain put me to hell.
What? go that far.
Fuck my brain.
Woo!
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop that.
Oh boy,
All right.
man! I want to know what the pyro budget was that they was going.
It's too much pyro. Got pyro here, pyro there, pyro on the side, pyro. And then they shot it all in like succession beginning of the show.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We're on the build up to Fall Brawl on September 17, 95. Oh, the OG Big Goldie.
Yeah.
I gotta say, even the mid-90s for WCW back then actually had some pretty decent crowds back then.
It did.
Even though the crowd reaction is kind of mid.
It's the start of the match. Nothing's really happened yet. That's why.
I will say this too, though. This is not one of the greatest episodes that we've done. Even though it's early on, this is our second one. This was kind of a bit boring. Like some of the match outside of the previous match, I'm not impressed.
I'm not really a big fan. Well, it wasn't that it was boring. We weren't given enough of matches.
Yeah,
we were like given like 5-6 minute matches.
Okay, weird seeing Hulk Hogan try to go for a submission.
Honestly, I think it's also a weird placement that like the corner of the ring is where the entrance is.
Yeah,
kind of a weird placement. Typical Hogan, no selling shit.
I think that was Luger who actually no sold that.
No, it was actually Hogan. Hogan took something and then he just got him up immediately.
Wait, where have we seen that before? Oh wait, Charlotte, we're looking at you. You're
Oh, Charlotte, she just like sandbags. She doesn't like just randomly get up. Again, no selling a suplex.
Yep. Oh boy, wait. This is.
This is so dumb. Like, why? Stop no selling shit, Hogan.
All right, kick to the midsection.
And also shave the rest of your head. My God.
Like, just get rid of it. Yeah.
Just get rid of the hair that's hanging there.
It's just not a good look.
It isn't. Just go bald, man. Damn.
I mean, that's not going to really hurt as much. I mean, we've seen wrestlers actually pull off a bald look. I mean, Stone Cold in particular, and rightfully so, because boy, he just.
Triple H did. Triple H, he just shaved his shit off.
As soon as he got
bald, he just shaved it off.
And it looks a lot better.
It looks like Kratos from God of War now. Tell me you don't see that.
I can see it. I'm picturing it in my head.
He looks like Kratos from freaking God of War, man.
Yeah, if you just dress him up and actually, I can see that.
He looks like Kratos, dude.
Looks like might be going for the torture rack.
One of the weakest freaking finishers ever. I mean, it does torque the ribs a little bit, but that's not going to finish a job. Does take incredible strength, though, to do that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that better not be the finish of the damn match.
Even the referee said no, he had.
Oh, he's going to Hulk up. That's shocking. He's going to Hulk up.
1, 2. Nope.
And there he goes. He's hulking up like usual. He always does this shit. I mean, that starts no selling everything. People loved him for it, but for me, I kind of find it.
It's fun. It's
like
it's
you people
dumb.
love this crap. Like him just no selling like crazy. Then he hits that weak finisher called the leg drop.
Private
Finisher is so weak.
and that's
Here comes his finish. That really shouldn't be a finish anymore. Here comes the Dungeon of Doom again.
Yeah, that's kind of the story.
Ugh.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the storyline that they were running with. I think. Yeah, I think at this time,
I remember people were saying who watched this era that they hated the storyline. They absolutely
and rightfully so. The Dungeon of
I'm more excited about current war games than this war games. What the fuck?
I know.
Jesus.
And out goes Kamala.
At this point, the only thing that's going to save it is if we get color in this war games match. That's the only thing that's going to save it.
Well, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait and see. Like I said, we're gonna have to wait and see once we get to that pay per view.
Yeah.
I think at this time we're about 6 days out.
This format just feels like the same as last week. A promo segment to end the show. One brother.
That's one.
Two brothers. Three brothers. Stinger, a little bit too close to the mic. It's ringing.
Yeah, I forgot. I never really picked the mic feedback.
The Taskmaster.
Oh God, that just sounds so.
The damn stormtrooper helmet with glitter on it.
Oh yeah, it's probably the most infamous
over
goof.
a wall.
Even now to this day, the dude actually behind that gimmick. I mean, as much as it's funny as it was back then, it doesn't really bother him. I just say Storm. It's just
everybody's so hostile in this segment. My God.
God, there's a lot of testosterone, a lot of going on.
A lot of testosterone and steroids, except for Sting.
Oh my Lord!
Mark's pissed off for whatever reason. Jesus. Wait, did he say brother in that? I only counted
so.
2 so far.
I think that's 4 right now.
Oh, wait, there was another brother?
That's 5.
4 brothers. 5 brothers? Jesus Christ.
Oh, my
Other
Lord.
people now. Sex brothers. Seven brothers.
What's the over under on brothers this week?
I'm gonna say 10.
I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna slightly take the under because
why does it sound like we're betting on goddamn brothers?
I don't know. That's the thing too. We got to start implementing stuff like that. Like take the over under a lot of stuff.
You know, if Hulk Hogan ever appears in WWE again, they should do it like a DraftKings thing. And it'd be like, how many times does Hulk Hogan say brothers?
Dude, if they pull that, that's going to be funny.
So there's only 7 brothers. A whopping 7 brothers in one segment. By 2 people. Because Macho Man said brother. Oh, don't diss the dog. What the dog, Keenan?
Oh,
get all down to this, man.
Even though, let's be real, that dog looks fake.
Alive? That dog real?
Oh, it is.
Oh shit, it is. It moved. The dog didn't even move his head, or her, whatever it is.
So you got Johnny B. Bad and the late Paul Orton. Oh God, the Nasty Boys. Boy, ever heard that?
That just gave me nightmares. You know what happened? Do you remember TNA 2010?
Oh yeah, yeah.
When they randomly had to run there, and it sucked.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
That just gave me nightmares for that shit.
And that, my friends,
concludes episode 2. And kind of weak. Kind of weak sauce.
Yeah.
Kind of weak sauce. Oh God, we're about to be 2 episodes away from seeing the Taskmaster on freaking TV.
Oh yeah, that's right. After this episode, this leads up to Fall Brawl War Games of 1995, which is so that's gonna be our first That's gonna be our first pay-per-view reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be. Yeah.
At least we're lining up to where it's like we're right near War Games in real life, in current day.
Yeah, which is like the last, because like when I watched this is before we actually brought this back, because I watched the. Looking back at it now, the fact is the best coincidental time we got in the span of a week.
Dude, I'm like, dude, you didn't map it out any better than that, because we're at the build on Nitro for War Games, and we're at the build in WWE today for War Games, which WWE's honestly is better right now because.
Oh yeah, I mean they put it on 2 solid bank.
Damn. Ugh.
Well, we're gonna see how Fall Brawl. Going to be looking at how that card really turns out. After that, it's going to be interesting because right now, because we are still on the bill. I think this is also. I think starts the build to Halloween Havoc in '95, if I remember correctly. Because I think, or maybe it'll still be too soon that we're on.
Soon because they're building up for the Fall Brawl for Fall Brawl, and then they'll build up after the pay-per-view for Halloween Havoc.
Okay. Because I'm thinking I'm thinking after Fall Brawl. I think it's not only it's still too soon that they're building up, or
the late September pay-per-view, and then they'll build up to Halloween Havoc.
And hopefully, let's hope this turns out better than 1989. Because what the fuck?
We stopped like 3 matches with 3 matches left. We stopped, and we're like, yeah, this.
For those who are old school WCW fans, and trust me, once we did, we have it up on the channel. You can tell me and Todd we were regretting that decision.
I'm like another rest hold. And I'm looking at the crowd the entire time. Like they're all bored. They're talking to each other.
Yeah, it was just so bad. It's like, ugh. But
They're talking to each other. They're bored out of their mind. They're like on the
yeah,
mat.
people going back up and forth,
One of the matches, it went like 13 minutes, no crowd reaction throughout the entire 13 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, this is bad. I'm like, Rob, you want to mercy rule this? He's like, yep, we mercy ruled it.
Yeah, pretty much. So, okay, but so cage match, obviously, you know, I know it's not really the best source in terms of rating, you know, shows and stuff like that. But since we were, this was September 11th, okay, I lost my place here. Where you at? Where are you at?
September 11th, 95.
Oh my lord!
The show happened on September 11th, 95. I know.
So, cage match actually gave that a current rating of a 6.02. Looking over the matches
for that episode of Nitro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
today, today, if it happened today, that episode would probably get like a 1.5 rating.
Oh yeah, it's bad. That's 4 televised matches. 4 televised
matches. 3 of them went like at least 6 minutes or less.
Yeah, and you had 1, 2, 3, 4 dark matches. Yeah, Johnny B. Bad.
Now, if they gave it a 6, did people in the 90s have shorter attention spans?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Like, because there's no way in hell I'm sitting through a show that only has maybe like 3 or 4 matches. Actually, 3 matches is enough sometimes, but actually 4 matches is enough. But 3 of the matches should not go 6 minutes. In my
2
opinion.
of them went under 5 minutes.
Don't like. Are you kidding me? You think like that's insulting like intelligence from people. Oh, they only have short attention spans. So let's just have matches go 6 minutes. Like, no. Like, give me a 10-minute barn burner. At the very least.
Someone I'm looking at the comments, and obviously, if you guys want to check this out yourselves, looks like I said, cage match is a good place to start. You can like see what other people were talking, whether it's this year or even going back, like say the next 10, 15, like say 5, 10 years.
Yeah, you literally could go to like 1992 and look at the forums.
Yeah, and back then, yeah, that was a thing. But one person wrote on March 13th, 2023, but said they gave it a 6 and said it was an easy watch. Nitro was consistently entertaining despite mostly like filler. And you know what? That is absolutely true. There was a shit ton of filler.
This show felt like filler. And honestly, if you're into that type of thing and you like the 90s, you like that 90s feel where it was like 95% of the show was filler, be my guest, watch that. But
right now, the only
compared to today's wrestling, today's wrestling is better because there's not a lot of filler, not a lot of shows. And if you look at wrestling fans today,
they'll find a way to
and they critique current shows. Filler is usually one of the things they critique. Like, they don't like a lot of filler today.
No, because like there's nothing. It really brings the show value down.
Yeah, it brings it down. And honestly, watching that Nitro episode today, I was bored. I was bored. I did not like it.
When we don't see a good episode, we don't call the matches. That's if you have a boring ass
episode. We were talking during the Macho Man freaking episode about his appearance in freaking Spider-Man for the most of the damn match.
Even though I will say that's, if you look at the 4 matches, at least that was somewhat decent.
That was okay. But it was kind of boring in a sense. It was boring.
Yeah, you just had 4 boring ass matches.
The other two damn matches. The other 2 matches sucked.
We had Alex Wright picking up a W via DQ by Sabu.
That match only went like
under 4 minutes
and 58 seconds.
That's
4 minutes 58 seconds.
So speaking with that match and the time, how long away, we're going to put this in minor comparison. That's a little shorter than what the women are getting nowadays on like WWE programming.
No, not really. No, it's not. No, it's not. Even the women today have short of matches. Oof. They get the same amount of time, pretty much. Either just under 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Now it's it gets pretty annoying. But yeah, that was pretty much the same amount of time the women get today
So
on WWE programming.
So double X, XX double H XX actually wrote this last year, gave it a 4. So it pretty much has, quote, pointless hype up for Fall Brawl War Games. Sabu, Alex, and versus Alex Wait versus Ruff. Ruff is an understatement. That was just
Rough is like so much of an understatement. That's putting it nicely. That's being too kind, in my opinion.
That is too generous.
That shit was trash.
But
it was trash.
Going other, like VK Wall Street was awesome seeing taking on Sting, but it was a nothing match. That's no lies
Yeah,
detected.
It felt like a lot of nothing. It was an okay 5-minute match, 6-minute match. Like
Savage and Nora was about the same quality. At the same time, I agree because like there was nothing really special with it. And I love Macho Man. Don't get me wrong, but I think this at this point. This was before I think Macho Man was at the latter half of his career, give or take.
Yeah, this is like right before he joined the NWO. This is like his later half.
Yeah,
like
you could tell
he had sporadic appearances after that. Like he randomly joined TNA in like 05
for whatever reason that just
for like a month, and then he retired, and then he would go into the Hall of Fame posthumously in 2014 when he died. But he wouldn't make any more appearances after the TNA run.
So here's some other one. So one person actually put this out on March 22nd, 2023. He gave it a 3.0 rating, pretty much saying nothing at all stand out here, and I just hate this Dungeon Doom thing. Thank you, because that shit is fucking corny. It seems so corny.
Oh my god!
Thank you. Wait, that's
even today's WWE, it would have been corny as hell to book that.
And honestly, that screams jobber to me. And I
don't think it screams jobber. It just screams 1985. This is not the 80s anymore where you can do cartoony shit.
It seems so corny and so outdated, which seems to be a problem with face Hogan and WCW. And yeah, and that's another point. And that's actually I kind of agree to an extent, because I feel like Hogan as a face just wasn't really doing it. Like
that's why they turned him heel in '96.
And obviously,
the face run wasn't that great.
And killed it as a heel. And as much as I know Hogan gets a lot of shit for different reasons, but you cannot deny he had a really solid heel run in the late '90s or until almost early 2000s in that time frame.
From '96 to 2002, he was heel.
Obviously, some good stuff. So
from '96, it wasn't really '96 and 2002. He was heel. He had a face run in '99 in WCW.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, we'll get to that
eventually. And then in that same time, he gave us the weakest freaking chair shot known to man.
Oh yeah, well we'll get to that.
The little boop. I'm like, the hell was that, Hogan?
What? Luca GG18 wrote this back in 2021. Gave it a 5. Honestly, I would say it's between a 3 and a 5, and that's putting it. Let's bro. I think a 5 is putting it nicely in terms of if you want to give it a rating. For me, it's not middle of the road. It is not middle of the road. Give it like a 3.5.
If this is out of 10, this is not middle of the road.
It is for me. It's a 3.5 out of 10.
I think it's a 3. It's a hard 3.
And Luca
it's definitely a 3 for me.
An average episode. So he pretty much says, "quote This is an average episode." That's what I have to say. So there's one thing I don't understand. Why does it say Sabu lost by disqualification when he won? Yeah, you know what? That is actually an interesting thing. They had to win by disqualification. Alex Wright win by disqualification.
Oh, yeah, that was the ref bot. I forgot it. I didn't even pick up on it. I'm like, wait.
We missed that.
Dude, I didn't miss it. I'm like, they announced Alex Wright is the winner, like, right after the table spot. I'm like, but for me, I was thinking, wait, the match was still going? Because I thought I heard a bell and Sabu won.
That's what I thought.
I'm like, wait, the match is still going? What the hell? And apparently it was a botched finish.
Apparently, but a lot of disqualification, but when he won cleanly, also, yeah, that's another thing too. What the hell is with the damn dark matches? You had like 4 dark matches and you had 8 matches overall, before half of them were televised. I don't know. But oh Jesus. The old school boy. Going back here to the point, Tyler, boy, I don't know what this dude was thinking. Gave it a 7 rating for this episode. I'm thinking to myself, like, what? Like, there's nothing that screams to me like a 7 out of 10 if we're rating this out of 10.
Nothing. Literally nothing in this show would warrant a 7 out of 10. Hell, I don't even think nothing in the show warranted a 5 rating.
Not even close. Oh, okay. So this is another. So this is an interesting, or not interesting, but an actual a good analysis. Like, so I'm not going to read all of it, but this dude gave a hard 3, but also says, "quote a downgrade from the already for the first episode wasn't that great when we first did it, like,
but it wasn't as bad as episode 2. Episode 2 was worse,
like,
in my opinion.
And that's what this person was saying. Like, this is a downgrade from the already rather first bad episode of Nitro. A bunch of incredibly short matches. Wright versus Sabu was okay considering the time it got. Sabu got himself over. Yeah, we all know how he is. And Wright was he would look good. The referee yeah, that's another thing I missed. It was the referee decision reversal made 0 sense. I mean, look, Flair's, we all know how good he is on the mic. That's kind of given. But, yeah, it's... Like I said, you guys can check out the comments for yourself, and, yeah, they'll tell you straight up forwards whether it's...
More often than not, like, from the theme of these comments, except for that 7. That 7 was way too generous. Way too damn generous.
Worse. Someone give this a fucking 9 back in 2016.
A fucking 9? No. I'm done. I am done.
Why?
I'm done with people. And like, cool, you love the show, but I absolutely disagree with that, for sure. Like realistically, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I like my wrestling to have 10-minute matches,
at least
and not a whole lot of nothing.
Like, you had 2 7 ratings, 1 9. That's proven Tyler's point right there. Where's the common sense? You will not see this.
Where's common sense? Because when I looked at that show, I saw a lot of nothing boring, basically. Nothing but boring shit. Nothing but boring shit. I couldn't even, like, dude. If I was tired, I probably would have fell asleep on stream. Like, it was bad. To me, it was
1 9 rating, 2 7s.
Was it Halloween Havoc 89 bad? No. But it was bad.
This was worse than the 1989 Halloween Havoc.
I don't think so. I do not think so.
Par.
It's not on par. I think Nitro is still better than Halloween Havoc 89 was. Let's be real.
Yeah, so pretty much
there was a lot of okay-ish matches.
It's just all short.
But again, I know you guys were running an hour back in the day. You could have expanded on that for like 2 hours. If you really wanted to compete with Raw, do the 3-hour thing. Do the 2 hour. Do the 2-hour thing.
Exactly.
And it was I find it incredibly dumb.
Yeah, and
incredibly dumb that this show had 6 damn minute matches.
It's not even that. I mean, you have 2 matches that went well. The main event went under 5.5 minutes. Randy Savage just got went 5 minutes 39 seconds.
No, you couldn't even crack 6 minutes.
No, you really couldn't. Oh boy, I'm looking at the average rating by year. 2007, this was had 1 rating of a 10. I
don't know. I'm starting to think that some of these people were blinded by nostalgia.
like from
Like
2017.
there's no way that's a 10. No
So,
way.
so if you look from 2017 to 2022, it was in the 5 range, and on multiple votes. So when they break it all down, they had 7.0 votes, 19 in the 6 range, 14 in the 5 range, 2 in the 3, 4, 6 in the 4 range. So basically, they're giving more of a 6. I'm sorry, this is not the middle of the road bullshit. I'm sorry, I disagree with the entire rating of the.
I disagree. I disagree. I absolutely disagree too. For
Look,
me,
it's a
for
nice.
me, I would say for me though, I would say it was middle of the road, kind of, because it
Given
wasn't
it a 6,
like the
that's too
matches.
generous. Quite honestly.
No, I disagree. I disagree with some of what you're saying. You didn't say this is not middle of the road. To me, it was kind of middle of the road in a sense. Kind of. If the matches were longer, I would have maybe given it a 5 or a 6. But the matches didn't even go more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like you could have had better matches and you could have spaced it out. You probably could have like cut down matches, give us 3 matches of great. Give us 3 great matches and maybe 1 promo segment. If you're going to run a show an hour.
Oh. Yeah.
Give us 3 matches, 3 good matches and a promo segment. We're okay with that. But you didn't. And this is pretty much why that company is out of business now for 20 something years.
Yeah. Yes, boy, and I know nowadays, but yes, we do complain about the booking sometimes in modern day, but boy, we're lucky back then social media was not even a thing, and the IWC would roast the living hell out of WCW. Even back,
If Twitter existed in '95 and they saw this episode,
oh boy,
oh hell, that would have been a dumpster fire. WCW would have to be forced due to popular demand to change it to 3 hours or 2 hours and like fully compete with Raw at the time.
yeah,
I think the problem with that, the reason why the show was bad and people still liked it was because Raw was also bad
yeah,
at the same time.
yeah, because me and Tyler can attest too, because I've watched a couple in the early to mid '90s, and it's not good.
Dude, dude,
Oh.
93, dude, 1993. It was bad, but the show was starting off.
Yeah, I mean, we gave it
By
a pass.
95, they should have known that Raw, you got to do better with Raw.
Yeah, they still kept them with the same concept that they ran with in '93. It really didn't start getting going to
the whole jobber match 1, jobber match 2, jobber match 3.
I pretty much turned it off after the first match. Oh, and episode 3 of Nitro, boy, it's gonna get worse. Episode 3. It's gonna be post fall brawl, and well, let's just say well, I'm not gonna really say much on it because it's whew.
But I feel like by 96, 97 it's gonna get better.
Like, yeah, because when I originally watched it straight through and through, you could tell like the quality was ramping up in '96 to this is prior to the money. Yeah, boy, these booking
decisions. When WWE started to go, oh shit, and they started competing by 97, 98, it's like we're getting better. And then like both shows were
so yeah.
dropping
So
ratings.
the next one, I think yeah, it'd be SmackDown. What's it Raw that we're doing next?
Raw.
Pretty sure it's Smack. No, it is SmackDown because remember we started out with SmackDown, Raw, in that order.
Oh yeah, SmackDown, Raw, Nitro, SmackDown, Raw. Yeah, we cycle.
So yeah, so we'll be back at it again with SmackDown. The following week again with Raw, and then obviously we'll do a Fall Brawl. The after the Raw episode, because oh Jesus, my brain, I don't know what to think.
Honestly, I kind of wish I didn't back out of ECW 06 after watching that shit.
Yeah, and trust me, but trust me, we'll get there, guys. Like if you guys want to see us like torture for your entertainment, trust me, we'll play. Like you said, we'll put ourselves through some bad stuff. I would say.
Dude, we already went through bad stuff watching this damn episode of Nitro. Jesus. It's so like, that's 40 something minutes I can't take back.
You ain't kidding.
Jesus
But outside
Christ.
of that, I got nothing else to add because my brain needs the process of what the hell we just watched.
I need to play video games or something. Get my mind off this shit.
Like, play video
dude,
games.
that was bad.
With that being said, guys, this is me and Tyler for the Sports Fantasy Connection, and we are out.
Peace.